record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have AJ Allmendinger's Bristol race win. Now this is edited from Lionel's edition. I have already reviewed the standard untouched edition of this diecast, link in the description if you want to go check that out, see what it looked like beforehand. But now this is what it looks like afterwards. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. Not necessarily in my video particularly, but like just in general, because everybody was hyped about this car. And then, of course, we should have known better. Lionel did not do any molding because it would have been very expensive too, which is understandable. But at the same time, where Lionel kind of hyped it up so much, we thought it was going to be a lot better. But no, this is just, it was a standard, standard mold, nothing special about it. So a lot of people, including myself, took it into their own hands, bought the diecast nonetheless, then kind of tweaked it a little bit, added some detail, did a little bit of bending and molding and cutting and all that stuff in order to make the car look how it was at the actual race. If you don't know what happened or why it looks this way, let me inform you just real fast. So Cindric and Allmendinger were kind of coming to the line. They made contact, slid across the line, hit the wall, and yeah, that's where all the damage came from. So there's that. I also made a 164 edition of this car, or the 164 scale, and I'll put the link in the description for that too if you want to go check it out. And I believe I made the Cindric race version of it as well. Because this is not a checkers or wreckers. This is a actual, like, legitimate race win. Because Allgaier crossed the finish line. Or not Allgaier. What in the world? Allmendinger, if I could speak. Allmendinger crossed the finish line first. I kind of wish they made the checkers or wreckers for Cindric. But I guess they didn't. For whatever reason. Did they do it in Yeah, they did it in 2021. Even then, they still could have offered it. Because they brought back a car from 2014 for Dale Jr. And a car from 2017 for Elliott, so they could definitely still make that Cindric checkers or wreckers that they wanted to, which personally I think they should. But once again, I took it into my own hands to actually make the big boy scale the way it should be. I did not make the 124 of the Cindric, but I made the 124 of the Allmendinger right here, obviously, and I made the 164 of both of the cars. So yeah, I mean, there's that little set I kind of sold a while back, so yeah, for right now, we're going to take a look at this. Speaking of being sold, yes, this will be available on the Bottom Bag Diecast eBay page, either today, whenever you're seeing it, or like a day later, something like that. This will be up very soon. Got Barger precast right there with a lot of raceware. This is not what I added, this is what Lionel already had. I did kind of dent up the hinges in the hood in order to kind of make it pop like that. So yeah, Xfinity Allmendinger there. I did add a little bit of detail into the interior there. You can see on the dashboard, got the silver, red, and blue. And I even added a little bit of detail to the steering wheel. You can't see it from this angle, but there's some detail on there. Of course, you got some of the rubber buildup on the windshield. That was also not me. That was another Lionel thing that they did. So that was cool that they had that. On the roof, we got the 16 with a little bit more racewear. Was it Hyper Ice? Or Hyper Ice? Yeah, it was Hyper Ice is what it was. I keep forgetting. So that's right there behind the 16. Got Allmendinger on the back. This is blacked out. Oh my goodness, if I could focus. This back windshield is blacked out. Simply for customization reason, there was the, whatchamacallit back here, the DIN number. We did not need that anymore because it is a custom. Hyper Ice right there. Let's see if we can get some more. I think it's got dust from where, oh yeah. So from where I've been drilling on it and cutting it, it's got a lot of the dust from the metal. So back here on the back, yeah, the bumper is messed up. That's how it's supposed to be. Of course, it's peeled back pretty good. Hyper Ice right there. A Camaro, the 16, got the taillights back here. You can see on the inside, it's just a little hollow casing. That's just how Lionel makes the cars. On this side, this is something else I did not do. This is what Lionel's doing for the diecast and like the decaling. Got Barger precast there, and then of course you got some donut marks of the Hyper Ice down at the bottom. Got a Goodyear tire, it's pretty worn out. Let's see if we can turn it down. Got some more raceware. Ellsworth. Got Colleague Companies. Got the 16. Got some more donut marks along the side here. Xfinity Mobile 1. Of course, we got ARP. NASCAR race car. Of course, you got the window gone because it was Bristol. AJ Allmendinger. Got Colleague Racing, Chevrolet, Celsius. Less expensive cars.com, Nutrien. And was that Colleague? Or Yeah, Collie Companies down there. 3 winter stickers. However, this was his fourth race win, if I could speak. Leaf filter, gutter protection there. See, going down here, got a little more race wear, not a whole lot. You can tell the tire is all rubbed out. Got Goodyear there. A little bit of race wear, not a whole lot. Got a pretty good little scuff mark on the front end, and here I guess is where he hit the wall. So yeah, it's pretty roughed up around there. If I could stop making it so bright, that'd be nice. There we go. Got some more race wear on the front. Cut Camaro. Of course, all that's kind of scuffed up. Now on this side, I did cut into that little triangle piece there underneath the Goodyear to kind of crinkle it a little bit. Xfinity Mobile 1, got all the good stuff there. There's part of the foam that's on the inside of the door, simply because, you know, it's like a padding thing for the cars. That got torn open. And here is kind of the good part. This is like the real meat and potatoes of the die cast here that I kind of did. Just simply shredded up a tire, made sure it was worn down really good, making sure it was all offset and lopsided. So yeah, that's all kinds of shredded up there. Got Barger precast there once again. Do have the little whatchamacallit here, the donut mark, and they got a little bit of a line here. Again, that's all Lionel stuff. I did the tire. I did cut this panel right here a little bit. Window net is down. You can see again on the interior. You can see there's a little steering wheel detail. I did a little center, or a little silver spot in the center. So, however, this hood is, you know, popped. It's still broken. I can still use it, or you can still use it if you know, have this car. So that's that. Got Wicks Chevrolet. Got some dirt underneath there. I did paint put this part of the engine black. I did get a little bit on the crossbar there, but you know what? That's okay. It's no big deal. But of course, that is not all. So we're going to go to the underneath here. I actually did a little bit more detail than we normally do. I actually realized that I left out a whole side part right there, so I am going to have to go back and paint that. Yeah, tires absolutely completely just toast and shredded. So there's that. Of course, got the fuel tank back here is red. You got these little black pieces, which is just the axles, and kind of got the support brackets. Transmission is silver, or the drive shaft is silver, I'm sorry. This part, however, was done by Lionel. This silver transmission and black exhaust. Now, the blue wires, I want to focus in on these, because I did the blue wires, and I think they look really good. But now I want to experiment with something else. Instead of it just being all blue, I kind of want to try, like, I don't know, maybe blue and red, or like, I don't know, blue and green, or have like some green and red, just different colors. I don't want it to be all the same color, because I think it looks so much better with it being painted. But at the same time, I'm not completely satisfied just yet. I do want to add some more color in there just for the sake of, you know, being a little bit different. So, yeah, there's a die cast. Definitely did some work, did a number on her. It didn't take very much time because most of it was already done. You know, props to Lionel for doing their job. But I cut off the bumper, pried that back a little bit, bent up the hood, shredded a tire or two, cut a quarter panel or two, made a couple marks or two, put the window net down, all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I done for my, why do I keep saying the wrong names? I almost said Erica Almirola. Earlier I said Justin Allgaier, I said Allgaier, but still, either way, I keep saying everybody but Allmendinger, and I don't know why. But anyway, this is what I've done to my Alldiger. Dude, I can't even talk. Allgaier diecast. I like to mix words for whatever reason. Don't know why. Don't ask me. It's not by choice. I can promise you that. Not a consensual tongue twister by any means. But again, this will be available on the bottom Bag Diecast eBay page here very, very soon, within the next day or so, especially after I get that little bit of paint repainted, I guess, or just painted because I missed the spot. But no matter what, this will be up for auction for about 7 days. I don't know my starting price. I'll probably do around 90. That's what I normally do if I do just like a starting bid, or like I don't know, just a buy it now. Normally about 90 is what I kind of aim for. I don't know, it'll probably be a little lower starting out. I'm not too sure just yet because I didn't do a lot to the diecast, but I think it still looks really good nonetheless. But with that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.